Hello folks, Peter McCartney here, a vinyl record of Brilliance. Welcome once again. Thanks to the new subscribers that I've got. I think I'm sitting at 100 subscribers. Yes, 100. Christ. I had 100 a wee while ago and it dropped to about 90. So it's back up to 100 again. So, brilliant. So let's see. Well, we get fired in. I said that we had some new arrivals, so I want to talk about that today as well. These new ones that have appeared. The first one, non-punk, right? Not a punk album. A Netflix series, I think a lot of you, well, not a series, a Netflix film called K-pop Demon Hunters, which has been a phenomenal success, as probably a lot of you know if you've actually watched it, but I think it's brilliant. So the soundtrack on LP came out just at the end of last week, and I pre-ordered it. So I'm looking forward to that. Not a bad song on it, to be fair. It's just the songs are brilliant. K-pop Demon Hunters. Probably a lot of you know the tune. It's Up 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 Golden, which is doing the rounds on the UK radio now. It's massive everywhere. Brilliant. As I say, I picked that up. So it's the K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack from the Netflix film. And that's the back. I've not played it yet. I'm going to give it a little spin today. In fact, a wee spin today. So that's the first one of the new arrivals. The first one of three. Next up is a bit of symphonic metal. A band from Europe that I absolutely love them now. So I do. I've got a few of their albums now. So if you like symphonic metal, I definitely advise you check out this band because they're absolutely brilliant. Battle Beast, and the singer Nora, what a voice, absolutely superb voice. I've not probably one of the best voices in female metal. They're absolutely superb. This is on Nuclear Blast Records, and it's their latest album, Steelbound, just released last week. I've not played this either, so hopefully get a spin today as well. That's the band on the back there. So that's Battle Beast Steelbound. That's a new album. If you've never heard them before, check them out. They're absolutely superb. I think they're brilliant, and she's got some voice on her, absolutely brilliant voice. So if you're a fan of symphonic metal like me, you'll love this. So check it out. Battle Beast Steelbound. Superb. Metal. Right. Right, another copy of this. Obviously, every time it comes out, you've got to pick it up, haven't you? This is the National Album Day clear vinyl version of the Never Mind the Bollocks again. I showed you a clear version last week, another one that is a different version obviously, but clear vinyl as well. So this is a National Album Day one, limited edition, crystal clear. I don't need to say anything about it, do I? It's Never Mind the Bollocks in it, so end of. Right, swiftly moving along. Japan, another bag of Japan records, 2 on bag. And we will unbag this one. One of Japan's leading stores over there, chain stores. Disc Union. What can I say about Disc Union? It's just on another level. On another level, folks, honestly. Some of the stuff I found in Disc Union, and I wasn't just in one, as you know, I was in a few. Just some of the stuff I picked up was just outstanding, you know what I mean? But anyway, enough about that. Let's get to the records, right? So I'll just take them out at random. As I say, I've got a whole load of them right below me here. I've not even took out the bags. They're still sitting in the bags. I've just not had the time to go through them because I like to, before I play my records, I like to clean them. Give them a wee wash in my washer and that, let them dry and all that, and before give them a wee spin. But The first batch that I unbagged last week on the video with the anti-heroes in that album, all the records were mint. When I took them out, they were all mint. Unbelievable. So anyway, first out of the Disc Union bag is this one. Government issue. Finale. Sort of a best of, I think. Aye. I think it's a best of. Might not be. No, I think it's just an album. No, it's live in concert. Live in concert at the Ritz, New York City, 1988. Forgive me for not knowing that. So that's it. Government issue. Finale. That's the back. And you see how it's in already in a plastic type sleeve, as I said on last week's video. All the records I bought in Japan were all in plastic sleeves. Every single one of them. Absolutely brilliant. And like I mentioned last week, they all had to be like cardboard inlay up here that told you the condition of the record, what pressing it was, etc, etc. Brilliant. Just an excellent way of doing it. But anyway, that's the first one out of the first Disc Union bag. Government issue finale. Live at the Ritz, New York. Next up. Now I'm just pulling these out of the bag at random, right? Now I picked this up at random because I was wanting to take some Japanese punk band stuff that I hadn't heard of before. So I was looking for anything that I looked at it and I didn't know what it was. And I was just kind of, if it was cheap enough, I was picking it up, and this was one of them. It's a female Japanese band called Rebel Point, and this is their first album. And you see it's got the obi there. And it's called the first album, Rebel Point. Now I've not played this yet, obviously, as I say. I've not even unbagged them all, they're all still sitting here. Apologise for coughing, I've been sick as a dog since I came back from Japan. I've just this crazy cough been going on for near enough a month. Right, anyway, I picked this up at random. Rebel Point, first album. Don't have a clue what it sounds like, but I like the sleeve. And it was in the punk section, so we went, hey, I'll take a shot on it. That's the record there. So I'll let you know what that's like in due course. Rebel Point. Next up, Howl's Moving Castle. Now this is basically a kind of anime soundtrack to some anime series. It was my son picked it up. He wanted me to buy a couple of anime kind of albums and that, so this was one of them. Just try to get the glare off there. Howl's Moving Castle. Now don't ask me a clue what it sounds like, because I ain't got a clue. That's the back. All I know it's some sort of anime soundtrack type thing. He wanted me to pick it up, so I bought it. So as I say, not got a clue what it sounds like, but there you go. Next up, a few of you might know this band. I've got this in CD, now I've got it in LP. The Richies, Spring Surprise, LP, Ramones core band from years ago, basically back in the 90s, I think they were about. I'll try to look, see if I can get a date on it. No, it was We Bite Records. They were a cracking Ramones core band, the Richies, brilliant. That's the back sleeve. Yeah. The Richies Spring Surprise. That's another one I was quite chuffed when I seen it, because I've never ever seen this anywhere. Yeah, there it was, sitting in Japan, unbelievable. The Richies Spring Surprise. Right, this is the last out of this bag. That's another Japanese band They've got this band's pretty legendary in Japan as far as I'm aware. They've got countless releases out. I've not got any. This is my first one, so if I like this one, I'll buy some more. But it's the Stalin Go-Go album. I think that's how you pronounce it. The Stalin. That's the back. Ain't got a clue what they sound like. I just know that they're a well-known Jap band. So I thought I would pick up one album to begin with and see what I think of it. So that's it. The Stalin. Ooh. That's the back. Right, that's the last of that bag. So I'll do another bag because I'll get plenty here. Right, so this is another bag. I was only just going to do one, but I might as well do two. This was from Banana Records in Kyoto. So that was a crack new shop as well. Only had a very small punk section, but some good stuff in it. So let's see what's in the bag. What's in the bag? Banana Records Kyoto. If you're ever in Kyoto, check them out. Banana Records. So here we go. Here we go, is the first one. The Quincy Punks. There you go. Quincy Punk album. I'm sure I've got a 10-inch there somewhere in my collection. That's how when I seen it, I says I'm buying that because I've not got an album. So the Quincy Punks. Sorry about the glare. Hold on a minute, see if I can get rid of this glare. That's a bit better. Ah, that's better. Right, so there you go. The Quincy Punks. New Whistle Smashed. I think that's how you pronounce it. Don't ask me. But there you go. Quincy Punks. Let me actually with this. These blinds. Ah, right, that's better. So that's the back. Quincy Punks. Right, next up. Oh, chuffed to bits when I seen this one, honestly, man. Chuffed to bits. Swappy Settings, Knock Your Block Off. Been looking for this for ages. Again, there it was, just sitting there saying, Peter, this is yours, take it. Fucking took it, alright. Swappy Settings, Knock Your Block Off, brilliant band. Played with them a couple of years back in Edinburgh. That's the back. Was well chuffed when I picked this up, man. If you're not familiar with Swappy Settings, just like a kind of Ramones core band, but they're kind of funny, like the Toy Dolls kind of thing, but more on a Ramones sounding scale. Absolutely brilliant. So I was totally chuffed when I got this. So there you go. Right, this is the last one I'm going to show the day. This was Be Familiar as well. This was the reissue of the UK Subs Flood of Lies album. On Fallout Records. No, Jungle Records, sorry, 1987. This one was put out. There you go there. Dress Code there. That's my favourite. It's my favourite song on this album, just brilliant. It starts off with a wee kind of jingy jangly sort of a mandolin type thing. Brilliant, loved it, and then goes right into the punk stuff, but great album. So, and I didn't have this anyway. I've got the original, but I didn't have the reissue, so I picked that up. So that's us now, folks. That's 2 bags for Japan and my 3 latest arrivals there. I've got a few more albums that are coming out this in the next month or so that I'll be waiting and coming, and I'll get loads more Japan stuff there. You sort out. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Peter McCartney. This is, you've been watching Vinyl Records of Brilliance. Please like and subscribe, share the video if you want to, that is. I mean, I'm just a guy sitting in his music room, sometimes in his little living room, talking about records. If that's your thing, brilliant. Share the video for me. Get me a few more likes and a few more subscribers. Much appreciate it. Once again, you've been watching Vinyl Records of Brilliance. I'm Peter McCartney. Goodbye. Cheers.